Okay, let's go into Claude and let's go into Fable. We only got 10 days with this. Let's see what we can do here. So I'm going to load up Whisperflow. I'm going to ask it a question. Maybe I can do an artifact as well. That'll be interesting. Let's do this. I want you to use your knowledge being Fable 5 on high effort, and I want you to teach me everything about you that makes you the Fable 5 model. And I want you to present it to me on a very high quality animated website. I want this to be an artifact that I can view, and it will open up here in Claude. I want it to be a very polished looking brand. It can be white themed or it can be a dark theme. I want there to be a lot of animation, and I want you to focus on it being a very luxurious style experience. And I want you to double check that this looks and matches that feeling and that style before you finish up and show it to me. Okay, so I probably could add a little bit more here. This is just like a one-shot style, but for this, because by the way, I usually use a lot of like design skills and GitHub repos that I connect to and different tools for website design. So this, I'm just doing it with the explanation. I want to see how it will do. So let's watch it run. It's going to spend some time thinking. It's going to use the front end design skill. I do have some of the default skills turned on. I want to see what it will tap into. I mean, if it's this smart, he will figure it out. 5 facts. So it's basically going to fill in everything about itself. Okay, it's fetching, it's searching the web. Oh, wow. Okay, so it went through a bunch of articles. Okay, now it's orchestrating celestial animations and I love the way this thing writes. It's funny. Okay, now it's doing a luxurious celestial themed HTML artifact now. So one thing I could have mentioned is to build it as, well, I guess artifacts are built on React, now that I think about it, which is like a web, it's like a framework. So now it's building the site. You know, when you think about it, right? I used to code for a living, or at least I self-taught myself how to do HTML and CSS. I remember learning this in college and then self-teaching afterwards, because I only had like a single class. And seeing AI now write all this stuff, especially a lot of it in a way where I never used to write like this, whether it's right or wrong, of course, blows my mind every single time. Like, honestly, because it would take hours and days to put this together. And now it does it for you. So I always find it interesting when I get a lot of feedback from software engineers and developers saying, oh, but AI's sloppy, makes mistakes, which it does. Mind you, it does. It makes lots of mistakes with code. You have to be very aware of it. But for what we're doing here, it's going to blow our minds when it's done. Looks like the HTML is done. Now it's doing an audit on the code for any bugs, refinements, and mobile styling issues. This is what I wanted it to do. I wanted to look at what it's coded and to look at, is this the standard of coding? Like, is this what actual devs do when they write code? Because you may not be a developer. And so to look at code just means there's a certain way that you can write it and build things where you don't have to do things multiple times. And AI likes to do that. So it makes a mess instead of like simplifying. So one of the big terms that the software engineers, devs use is refactoring, which means you just clean things up. Well, here we go. Oh, wow. Here it is, a Dark Celestial Mason Edition brand built around the Mythos name. Okay, so let's just drag this over. Okay, it's got like a very like spacey vibe. So Anthropic, the Claude 5 family, June 2026, Claude Fable 5. The first Mythos class model made for everyone. Okay. A new class above the constellation. That's neat. It's got animations, okay. So each one highlights. Built for work that outlasts the session. All right. Okay. Interesting. Don't have much commentary on this yet. Read the announcement. Okay, that goes to Anthropic too. Let's see the footer. So what was it suggesting here, just so I could see? Oh, right. Let's check the mobile too. Ah, brilliant. Yeah. Man, I'll tell you, doing mobile work is very tough. Like, this thing just, I'm going really light. Okay, so like tables, your phone screen's never going to be this small. It's like that's kind of where it's going to be. That's really good. Okay, wait, this is fixed? Yeah, that's great. I am very impressed. So if you want a white porcelain version, create the white porcelain version. Also add an aggressive motion. Also add a switcher at the top for light versus dark mode. Let's see what it does. So this will take a little bit longer to do. I'm going to let this run and then I will come back when it's finished. Okay, so you can see that it's changing real time. Wow, that is wild. It's still working, so let's see what it does. Okay, it's done. So let's see. Ah, it added a lot of things like parallaxes, which are just animations. So we might be able to see these as well on the light theme. Things are animated much better. Okay. Okay. I want to see this on dark mode because I think dark mode will be better. It moves really interesting. It moves with my mouse. Wow, that is crazy. All this inside of Claude, and this is an artifact. Very cool. Okay, let's keep scrolling. Let's check the hover. Okay, so it stays on Mythos, but then you can mouse over the others. Okay, when you hover on these, they adjust. Very simple. The cards do that too. Well, the button moves when you... That is so cool. You know, I'm a big fan of that stuff. Okay, wow. Okay, this is great. So I recorded this video so I could show you how you can, number one, build artifacts and see what they are real time. But number two, I wanted to look at what Claude Fable 5 was about and sort of what you can build with it. I also wanted to sort of take its own knowledge base and build something out of it. So you can do this with any website. And you can expand even further. There's a lot of things you can do that I have not done here, and the list goes on. That plus you can pull a lot of resources and branding details from things like 21st Century, which is like a platform for website interface and assets, and there's many more skills and tools that you can use. So this is something I'll probably do down the road and explore with. And if you, by the way, if you look at the back here, when the mouse touches these constellations in the sky, they move. It's not just the text, right? That's so cool. One more thing I wanted to point out is the usage here. So this took about 31% usage in my 5-hour window. This is on a pro plan, by the way. This is not on a max plan. So depending on what you're using, you'll find that the Fable 5 model, especially on the high or max effort, is really going to take a lot of resources. So if you're trying to do a lot of building, you may want to still use Opus, but for tinkering and experimenting like I've just done, this is fine. I'm about to go offline and sleep, so by the time I'm awake, this will be reset. Okay, thank you so much for watching. If you have any video suggestions or need any guidance, please let me know in the comments. And if you're looking for one-to-one consulting with AI and need assistance with your brand and business or whatever you're working on, just let me know. Contact me and we can be in touch. Thank you and see you in another video.